welcome to another edition at Music Cut, and we're up at Old School House yet again. Seems to be up here a lot, and we've been invited by Andy Whitehead, who's told me about something called Fast Festival. Now, I'm assuming with your T-shirt it's something to do with strokes.
It is a little bit, yeah. Sister-in-law came up with the name Fast Fest because FAST, it's Stroke Association's, it's their advertising banner that they put out, FAST, Face, Arm, Speech and Time. Plus it's a rock music festival sort of, so rock music's fast. So she put that together, and it all came about simply because I'm sure probably yourself, you can't swing a cat without hitting somebody that's been affected by a stroke somewhere along the line. And me and mine, we were affected just once too often. Mother-in-law, we've still got to, thankfully, after 8 and a bit years, what stroke has left of her for us. We lost his best friend at 36-year-old to a stroke, and then I lost my mother. And I thought, what can I do? I'm a man of no serious discernible talent. I thought, well, I don't fancy swimming English Channel in a bear suit. I can't raise money that way. So what can I do? I know a couple of bands, so I asked the venue. Here we are 3.5 years later, and several gigs down the line.
So do you have it like once a year, by
so far it's been once a year, bang in the middle weekend of April, every year so far, but it's been gaining so much attention, and we've been loving doing it so much over these last 3 years. Every band that plays, they all, it's been brilliant, we love the venue, it's a great day, the atmosphere is just, you can't put your finger on it, it genuinely is. I've never been a spiritual sort of guy, but you come, the atmosphere, everybody has got a smile on their face, and everybody is laughing, they're happy, and they love the bands, and every band wants to come back and play. I get approached by other bands that we can't fit everybody in, so what we've done this year, first time ever, this one tonight, we're going to call it Fast Fest Reload. We've got 4 bands on, 3 of them of Fast Fests past, 1 of them is going to be from next year's lineup, so we're just trying to introduce them into the fold sort of thing.
A long time ago, about 3-4 years ago when we first started, Andy saw us, in fact he put us on here as a one-off gig. He needed someone to play for him, and he said, he saw us on Facebook and he quite liked one of his songs, and he went, "You lads fancy working?" And we went, "Yeah, fine." Because back then we were same now, but we were just wanting to play anyway, just get his name out. And then after that, Andy's kind of just stuck with us. So we played Fast Fest last year. We're playing it again today, and then we're playing it again next year.
We've been friends with the Prince of Barnsley, but Prince of Barnsley, Andy Whitehead, for years. He came to one of our things. We did something called the Riffids in Sheffield, and it kind of opened him up to what we've got going on in Sheffield and in Barnsley and stuff, and inspired him, hopefully, he tells me it inspired him to do Fast Fest. But the whole thing is to raise money for the Stroke Association, because he lost a couple of members of his family to it.
Yeah, he said earlier, it's quite a personal story.
It's deep in his, and we love him, man. We'll do anything for him.
So this is Fast Fest Reloaded.
Yeah.
You've got one coming in February, have you?
Yes, we decided for folk that maybe
Fast Fest Reloaded.
Yeah, the one in February, it's going to be an acoustic one, so we're calling it Fast Fest Unplugged. It's for people that maybe don't like the heavier side, although it's not too heavy what we have here, but if they don't like rock music too much, they can come chill out some acoustic. And again, some of the acts playing will be the bands that have played for us as full band, but they're going to be coming and doing acoustic set instead.
And then the final one that you do is in April as well, won't it? So
that is the main event. That will be, we're basically Fast Fest 4, the main event again, so that's all day, 8 bands.
Maybe you could have a comedy one.
Well,
Canadians in Space or Doonikins or something like that, and have something a bit different.
That would be good, and I'm good friends with a guy that my mate Dave, he does an act called Neil Diamondo, and a lot of people know Neil, and he's nuts, isn't he? He's basically, but he's brilliant, and he was supposed to be here tonight, but he ended up getting booked. So yeah, that is definitely something to look down line at.
So I mean, I can see on the you've got Together We Can Conquer Stroke. So who does it directly go to? Any money that you raise? And which association did you say it was?
It just goes straight to the Stroke Association. It goes like money we collect tonight. We have a Fast Fest bank account that it'll sit in there. And what we're going to do, we've got like 200-300 quid in there at the minute. Whatever we raise tonight will go in there. We're going to keep hold of it until after the main event in April. Hopefully gain a couple of quid interest and give them a nice lump.
Well, thanks for inviting us down, and I hope this video actually does get some traction and people do share it around. And I would say visit Stroke Association. I would say keep a lookout for the next Fast Festival Unplugged, or Fast Fest Unplugged.
Fast Fest Unplugged in February, yeah.
And then the main one in April. And what we'll do, we'll put some details at the bottom of the screen or anywhere that you might be able to donate or get in touch with Andy in any kind of way. Catch you next time.
It's only my beginning. Don't tell me that you're up. Bottom line is sailed down right. Bury your glory at the side. Turn it in, I'm moving on. I'm alright. I got never long fall now. Once was lost, but now I'm found. Till my head and fall with me. Now my winnings, it's only my beginning. People tell me that I really don't care. I never really wrote a who knows where. A lot of these questions running through my head. Count my blessings and I wind up dead. From my emotions in a wall of hate. Silence and dollars in a locked cage. A lot of these questions running through my head. Count my blessings and I wind up dead. Don't care. I never really wrote a who knows where. With all these questions running through my head, I count my blessings and I wind up dead. Put my emotions in a wall of hate. Signs and dollars in a locked up cage. With all these questions running through my head, I count my blessings and I wind up dead. People tell me that I really don't care. I never really wrote a who knows where. All these questions running through my head. Now my blessings and I wind up dead. Put my emotions in a wall of hate. Silence and dollars in a locked up grave. All these questions running through my head. Count my blessings and I wind up dead.